I have the runniest nose ever. Kind of feeling grummy. It's no COVID, I think, but so I wanted to talk again. So you know why you know why I'm such a fucking tryhard. You know why I do so much random stuff. I mean, not trying to toot my own horn or anything. When I was like 22, so I still lived with my parents then, arguably quite late at that point, and my family was prone to violence. My mother and my sister, so they are they're really unfortunate cases. So they're not nice to each other, and they're not nice to themselves, and they have no careers. They never studied because, well, so in a way, it's kind of an unfortunate side effect of the collective unconscious preconception of a Mexican woman. So there's this book called The Labyrinth of Solitude, where Octavio Paz, Nobel laureate, explores the collective unconscious of the Mexican, right? And a passage from that I really love is that he says the Mexican man is closed, the Mexican woman is open. So the Mexican woman by nature is just a person with learned helplessness, a person who de facto considers themselves vulnerable, useless, and woe is me, and that's the end of the story. And a person whose only destiny is to weep and moan around, whereas that's not quite true. And in contrast, the Mexican man is supposed to be stoic, aloof, and closed off to the world. If he lets anything or anyone get inside of their own hearts, so that's deemed as not manly in the Mexican collective unconscious. But then again, the kind of ideal model of the Mexican man is the rapist type, the buzzcut rapist type, right? That's why women from there, if you're not a buzzcut rapist type, they will give you attitude, right? They will start calling you names. So anyway, so yes, unfortunately, they're very prone to violence. So they will fight with each other very frequently. And so that caused a lot of issues, including that one time when I got imprisoned because so they got into a cat fight. They ended up calling the police. My sister implicated me, that. So she pointed fingers at me and she said, "Oh, he was also involved." And so they just decided to take us all three in questioning, right? And we got detained. 2 days of my life that I'm never gonna get back. I remember very vividly this one time. So they started discussing and yelling and arguing, and I was fucking sick of that. And I fucking walked up to them and I asserted myself. I put my foot down and I told them, "Let's stop." And I tried to talk reason into them. They stopped arguing. They looked at me and they started laughing at me out loud. Kind of a similar thing happened recently. So I had a contractor, and he was rebuilding part of my house, and he will walk in sometimes. And I told him, "Would you mind knocking just in case that I'm in the middle of something?" And he was unable to contain his ladder. When that happened, I figured, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, it's obvious that my mother and my sister don't have the faintest respect for me. And my sister started like grabbing some of my shit and pawning it off for money because so she would constantly try to, to get drugs for her. So she would like pawn my stuff off and stuff. So shortly after that, actually, after that happened, once the pawning started, I came back home from work this one day. I went upstairs. I packed all my shit and I fucked off from the house, and I never turned back. While all of you were comfy in your 30 grand a semester universities, while all of you were comfy, staying with mommy, I fucked off from my house. I had to crash at a friend's place for a week or so, and then I had to rent a place of my own, and and I just took it from there. And best decision I ever made, by the way, to walk out. But yeah, it was just fucking horrible. I was not gonna have it. I was not gonna have it anymore. In short, I'm not scared of looking like a fucking dumbass because even the people who supposedly loved me, even the people who supposedly cared about me, even the people who supposedly were closest to me, even my blood of my blood, right? Even my own kin, supposedly them, even them, never really cared about me. That's why I try so hard because I want to teach the children who will be here at some point once I'm through. I want to teach the coming generations that it's okay to be who you are. It's okay to look like a fool. It's okay to look like a dumbass. In fact, that's when the most beautiful things happen. It's okay to get pointed fingers at. It's okay to get laughed at. It's okay to and as a matter of fact, you have to fight through it and you have to power through it. I want to teach them that it's okay to be who they are, that there's nothing wrong with them, because the Mexican collective unconscious has kind of this preconception that a certain kind of person is right and another kind of person is wrong.